Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Kek or Saya back here with another Animal Jam video, and in today's video, guys, I'm going to be talking about some Animal Jam YouTubers who have just kind of mysteriously disappeared over the years. So I've kind of made a video before talking about like old Jam ambassadors and what kind of happened to them or why they stopped playing the game, and in the comment section of that video, a lot of people asked about different Animal Jam YouTubers, where they went, what happened to them, because they never really put out, you know, a video kind of saying like, oh hey, I'm quitting or anything like that, like you do see with a lot of Animal Jam YouTubers, and instead they just took the route to just kind of disappear without putting a video up for their audience, letting them know that they're not going to be posting videos anymore. Now, as an Animal Jam YouTuber, I kind of have insider information pertaining to a lot of these people, whether I know them personally or I know someone that knows them type of thing, and I've just heard from word of mouth. So I have like a set few people here that I'll be talking about, and then like kind of a group of people as well, that being the old Jam ambassadors that I'll talk about as well near the end of the video as well. So first of all, we are going to be starting here with Shopking. So Shopking was a pretty popular Animal Jam YouTuber. I believe his username was the Shopking. This is him here. He's pretty popular in about 2018, 2019, which was the last year I believe he posted a YouTube video onto his YouTube channel, and he was pretty consistent with uploads. He uploaded like almost every day from what I know for like years on end, and he was quite popular, I guess, as well. He was also pretty popular in the trading scene. He had like a lot of rare items, one-of-a-kind items that were pretty sought after as well, so he was pretty in touch with the game, not just because he made videos on it because he got monetization from it, but he genuinely enjoyed it. Now, I know there's like controversial opinions on this guy, and I know there's a lot of rumors on him pertaining to him being inappropriate, which is not true, by the way. I don't know where that stemmed from, whether it was because of his age or whatever, but you know, it's not true. I don't really care what age you are when you play this game, as long as you're not being weird to minors, then you're kind of set, in my opinion. But anyway, as to where he's kind of disappeared to, if we look on his Instagram page as well, you'll notice that the last post he kind of posted is quite eerie, because it's literally his Animal Jam animal, I believe, photoshopped into a graveyard with no caption, and that was the last time he posted anywhere, for that matter. I can't say without a doubt that he isn't dead anyway. If we go further into his Instagram, you will see that there was a post of him explaining that he wasn't uploading for a period of time because he had health complications, and unfortunately those pursued on into the following year that he wasn't uploading, and also the next year, that being 2021, which was the last time I personally heard from him. Now, I don't have the messages anymore, I don't have the screenshots anymore because it was on an old account of mine, but his account on Animal Jam actually did log in last around 2021. I believe his account was hacked, or that's what most people believe it to be. His account was logged into, but not by him, by another person. Pretty much what happened was another person contacted him, asking him about his items and pretty much trying to get them from him, and he pretty much just gave them to him, this person, because he had no intention of coming back to Animal Jam. And other messages with him around that time kind of implied that he was still struggling with these health complications, and you know, a lot of people don't remember that he is a parent. You know, he has bills to take care of, and you know, needs to put a roof over his family's head, so he's probably not paying too much attention to Animal Jam. But I believe his account was ended up locked by Animal Jam afterwards, because the person who logged into his account obviously wasn't him, and I think it's a procedure that when Jam ambassadors get hacked, they kind of just get locked out of their accounts, and any of the items he did have and were on this account ended up getting banned, because obviously Animal Jam didn't actually know if this was him or he actually told this person that they could have his account. That's pretty much about him. Obviously, if he does end up watching this video, which I kind of doubt, you know, a lot of people hope you do get better, and hope you are doing better now, at least. And obviously, if you ever do decide to come back, I'm sure many people will welcome you with open arms. Now, next here we have Viofy. Now, I know this guy personally. I was friends with him for quite a while. You can't search him anymore because his accounts were banned for some reasons that I probably won't get into, because I don't think he's discussed it too much when he was around. But fun fact, this is kind of where I got introduced to making videos for the first time. I used to actually make thumbnails for Viofy, which you can probably see if you scroll through his channel. There's some similarities between those thumbnails and some of my old thumbnails on this channel even. But he kind of gave me my jump start into my career, so you can kind of thank him for that, I guess. But yeah, from what I know, he just kind of didn't like making videos anymore from the conversations I have I've had with him, and he is making videos on another channel for other games, I do believe. He also told me he would not tell me what channel it was, so that was a little bit irritating because I would love to know, but I believe he just kind of wants to separate his new channel away from, you know, AlmaJam stuff and wants to leave that behind him, which is entirely fair. But yeah, that's kind of what happened to him. I know a lot of people do ask him kind of where he's been, because he's commented on my videos a few times, and half the time people are just replying to him saying, oh, hey, where did you go? Now, next here we have Libertyy. Now, a lot of people might not remember this person because she was one of kind of the OG AlmaJam YouTubers, I would say. She was one of the very first AlmaJam YouTubers to get like 50,000 subscribers, if I do believe so. And she was pretty impactful on the kind of AlmaJam music video genre as well. You can see those videos here. So her old channel that she still does have up, which I only discovered today, I thought it was deleted. She rebranded it to an entirely different alias and then privated a lot of her old AlmaJam YouTube videos, except for the kind of most popular ones here. And she ended up kind of just pursuing different content. You know, there's like an edit there of a TV show, but primarily the content afterwards on that channel is about a different game called Ark, which is entirely fair because if I do remember correctly, from what I know, when she made videos, she was probably in her late teenage years, about 16 or 17 or something like that, when a lot of the other AlmaJam YouTubers were kind of younger. So from what I was told anyway, I believe she went to college and that's why she kind of stopped playing AlmaJam. I could be wrong about that and I could have been misinformed, but obviously she has kind of moved on from AlmaJam now anyway, and her AlmaJam account obviously is no longer active. As you can see here, it says more than 30 days ago, and based on the Arabian Horse, she probably hasn't signed into the game since this animal was released, which I think was about 2018. But yeah, that's pretty much all with her anyway. Now the next person on this list, kind of the controversial figure, always has been kind of, Skorm, otherwise known as Hyper now, I guess. So if we look up Skorm's latest account here, it hasn't been active in over 30 days. I think it's going to stay that way. I do believe he's never coming back to AlmaJam. Now I believe he kind of pursued streaming on Twitch and also tried to make music. I'm not going to link any of those in the description, by the way. Personally, I don't want to support this guy. I won't get into kind of the things I know about him, but I wouldn't encourage anybody else to support him. But he kind of just fell out of AlmaJam and then tried to kind of pursue different content. You know, I think he tried Minecraft at some point as well, and then vlogging. Nothing really worked because, you know, it's kind of hard when you're kind of switched to a different genre of content on YouTube when you've already kind of primarily made one. That's like if I was like, I've always made AlmaJam videos on this channel, I suddenly switch to another game, it's not gonna be as well received to my audience anyway as AlmaJam would be. But yeah, that's pretty much to do with him. He doesn't really play anymore, but that's a good thing. Now, next person here, we have LilacPetal, which I've been asked a lot of where this person went. You're probably wondering, what is the channel you are showing on screen? This was originally LilacPetal's YouTube channel. So from what I know about LilacPetal, she kind of disappeared about 2018, I want to say. I remember I made a video on my old channel actually talking about it and how she pretty much quit. And the reason why I made a video on it was because there was such an oddity in terms of what ended up happening to her channel. So obviously the video or the screenshot you saw on screen of her channel called 50M videos, it used to be called, I believe, Toy Muffin before that. That's when a lot of red flags started to get raised around the community. A lot of people were like, hey, what happened to her channel kind of thing, because it started suddenly posting toy reviews pretty much. A lot of people were confused whether it was her in this video or if it was someone else. Now I do believe, from what I was told by another friend of mine, she sold her YouTube channel to the person that ended up rebranding it to Toy Muffin, and they ended up keeping a lot of her old AlmaJam videos up because I imagine they were still getting like views from it and still receiving some kind of monetization from it as well. And I imagine because it's a kids game, they probably thought, oh, I'm making kid toy reviews, so it probably was going to be received well anyway, which obviously was not the case, as you could tell by this old screenshot from my old video. However, there was a comment made before I think the channel was sold to whoever Toy Muffin was. This was a screenshot of a comment also in my old video. She pretty much just said, you know, life caught up with her, you know, she can't really have time to make AlmaJam videos, or doesn't want to either. And you know, that's pretty normal to feel around that kind of age. I believe she was also pretty much older than a lot of the old Jam ambassadors that she was kind of surrounded with as well. And you know, being an adult and playing AlmaJam, you know, you can make it work, but a lot of the time you have other commitments to kind of seek to instead. It is a shame that all her videos are pretty much gone now, I imagine. I don't know if this 50M videos person or whoever is behind this channel ended up keeping those videos on the channel or if they deleted them outright. However, I believe whoever Toy Muffin was ended up reselling the channel onto the 50M videos guy, which is kind of weird because now the video or the channel is over 1 million subscribers. So it's kind of funny to think about. You know, this is technically an Animal Jam channel that go over 1 million subscribers, even if it wasn't from Animal Jam content. But yeah, that's pretty much the story of LilacPetal. She did actually show up here earlier in 2023 as well, as you can see on screen right now. She did make a Instagram and pretty much, you know, kind of verified it was her by showing her YouTube 100K plaque, which I thought was pretty cool. She is also quite a controversial person though, with some controversial opinions. So yeah, I'm gonna give the same Skorm treatment here for this one anyway. Now lastly here, we're gonna be talking about Aparri. I know he kind of popped up again this year, but he's already gone again, which is kind of funny to say. The reason I'm talking about him specifically in this video because he just kind of shows up and leaves all the time. I don't really know why or if he explains why, but you know, from what I was told, he just kind of came back, streamed a bit, made some cheddar, and then kind of dipped again, which I mean, I guess is fair. However you want to look at that, and his intentions about it, I don't really know, but that's kind of what he did. And then he just kind of left again. I don't know when the last time he was active on Animal Jam was. Let's see here, 2 days ago. Okay, so he's not really entirely gone, but I do believe he was quite active in the trading community at the time he was kind of around again. But I do believe he did have a milky tiara, which I am hoping he did not sell, but knowing him, he probably did. Anyway, let's move on to the final part of the video, which is the old Jambassadors. Now, I'm kind of grouping all these together. I would have grouped Aparri into here as well, but he's technically not a Jambassador anymore, so this is what you're getting. But anyway, a lot of the old Jambassadors, you know, I'm kind of talking like Typical Rocky, Twinkle, even with Syria Moon. You know, I'll put a few examples on screen. A lot of them either just kind of come and go type of thing, but are still kind of active around the community, whether it be on Instagram or Discord. You know, they're still in touch with the Animal Jam scene, but they're just not uploading anymore. You know, whether because, you know, other life commitments or like college or education or jobs or whatever it may be, you know, at least they're still kind of around and kicking it around the community anyway. You know, there might be the occasional one that has kind of, you know, actually put out a quitting video and said like, hey, I am quitting. But outside of that, you know, a lot of them just kind of stopped uploading for other reasons and are still active around the community anyway. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything, or everyone I should say, that I know of. I mean, there's probably other people, you know, other Animal Jam YouTubers that I probably missed, but if you really want to know, you can ask me in the comments and I'll kind of reply, letting you know what I know anyway. I did kind of try to steer away from like private information in this video anyway, and if I did leave out a certain person, it's probably because of that. But yeah, you can drop a comment letting me know in the comments, and yeah, I'll be sure to know. But yeah, let's go wrap it up here, guys, and make sure to subscribe with notifications on if you guys do want to be notified on future videos, as well as videos just like this one. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy, and let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. Did I answer any of your kind of concerns of where one particular Animal Jam YouTuber went? Do let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.